Get a load of
haircut,
this
dog.
guy, dude.
Damn,
Tony
dude.
just hit me with the drug dealer pulling
Is
up.
there like a theme
I
to
did.
this?
Waited for 7 minutes
Damn,
in
you
the
look-
work van. What's up with the haircut, by the way? Is that you were going for a high and tight and then you couldn't commit?
I don't know. I still don't know what to do with my hair.
Kinda look
after all
like
these
a-
What are
years.
you trying to be, me?
Yeah. I wish I like
No,
your.
his
No,
haircut
my
is
haircut
much better.
sucks.
Yeah,
yeah.
let's clarify something.
This actually leads me into a hard hitting question if you're ready for
You
it.
kind of look like an in between of me. It's
That's-
like me. It's like I'm trans. If
We're
you
like-
start with me, it goes to you.
This is a beautiful
and then it
parlay.
ends up to-
This is a beautiful
The
parlay.
AT&T towers.
Yeah,
kinda.
yeah.
So my question is, do you accept me in the ginger community?
Yeah.
Because there's some content. Oh, that was a quick answer.
100%.
You're not just doing that because
No.
Okay.
See, I know you never. I've known you since I moved here. You've never once struck me as a ginger.
This is what I'm saying. Now,
Really?
this leads me into
Yeah,
hard hitting
100.
question number 2 for you, Matt. And maybe I'm in my head about this, but I just need you to keep it real with me.
Okay.
I'm afraid that you're gonna go cold on me since I went beard. Because we had the Matt mustache thing going. That bond was very special to me.
No. Because your mustache is still pretty prominent.
prominent, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I like that. It's
good.
Yeah.
And it's the beard that brings me to the ginger.
That's what
side of
makes
the
you.
house.
Yeah, that's what makes you look.
Yeah.
Because it's the red beard.
I'm like the opposite of a daywalker.
But you got a little bit of a.
Got a little
There's
tough-
actually too
Oh,
much
you
red
got-
hair.
you
for me to
literally
say-
have
Yeah, no,
me.
you are red hair.
Yeah.
You have
okay.
red hair.
No, that's
It's strawberry
me.
blonde.
That's-
Yeah,
yeah.
you're a redhead too.
Yeah, I
though.
was about
I'm
to
a-
say.
You. This is
Redhead.
dude. There's too many redheads here.
Yeah,
There's 3 fucking gingers. This is
Listen.
gross, dude. This
People are gonna think you're up to something.
Yeah, we're up to
Yeah.
something. What are we doing?
What is this, a seance, dude?
Brother, we've been alone our whole lives. This is something we should be praising. We should be
Yeah.
lifting this up. We need more numbers. I've been pushing for gingers to. I don't want it to be considered white anymore. I think
I don't
red's a
fucking
color.
Like it.
You know
we
what
are.
I'm-
We
What do you think about that?
I fucking hate this.
we
shit.
are. We are. We are.
You don't like being a minority all of a
We're
sudden?
the minority and the majority. Do you know what I mean?
That's
it's
what I'm
like
saying.
Are we
That's
talking
like,
about
should we be
vagina
able to
lips
say
here?
No.
Minority. I just thought of vagina lips when you said that.
Thought of what?
Majority. Majora.
Majora.
Labia
vagina
minora.
lips.
Come on,
You're-
Playboy.
you're-
I have a friend who
So
has
the
a joke
gingers.
because I didn't know I didn't know pussies were Jewish because of the labia minora.
I didn't even think of that. That's
Machara.
menorah. The
Shout out
labia.
to Stefan.
Yeah, no, just 3 soulless guys over here. Dude, keep these
I don't know.
genies in the bottle.
I don't ride with the ginger.
Well,
group.
first
It
of all,
doesn't matter. if
Well,
you-
see,
you-
but
you
I
are.
really think it does come out in the facial hair. I mean, you can't hide, like,
no.
but
You could have a beanie on, I'd know.
but if you,
I would know.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can tell by the tint of your skin.
Yeah,
Right,
what is what is
right.
it? The lack of eyebrow color that
You
gives
do.
it away?
You have-
You
you have
don't have
a-
eyebrows or eyelashes.
Yeah, you
dude.
don't.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you could just.
You know what? Very funny comic Drew Illa told me. He said I have racist eyebrows.
A little
He's like, you
a
can just
little
look
bit.
at them.
A little
You have schoolyard bully eyebrows.
I have like. Have you ever seen a Christmas?
I was about to say, I was just about to say, you have the bully from A Christmas Story.
I'm like,
eyebrows,
I'm
bro.
like, yeah. What is
You
he?
look like
Hey,
that guy.
hey, bro!
kid.
Thanks for taking time off of ripping heads off of toys to be here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. bro.
Thanks for taking
And
time
there
off
he is.
of
We got him right
trying
there.
to foil Woody's
Yeah,
That
plans.
is the
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Holy
But like
shit.
Tony, if you like shaved your beard, you wouldn't be able to tell at all. Like,
No.
in none of these pictures does this kid even
Dude,
have
that guy looks like a
eyebrows.
fucking rat.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
that's
not
a
good
scary. He
look.
looks like Sid from Toy Story.
A little
Yeah, he
bit.
does.
They just that's a shitty way to look. That
Gingers are
sucks.
evil because they just, it's kind of like, it's
A
like
lot of
that old man that the world's just beat him up. And that's why he's that.
yeah.
A Christmas Story might be one of the scariest movies in the world when you're a young
I
kid.
need to rewatch it. I don't think
It's
I
just so fucking bizarre and creepy. But
What do you think's creepy about it?
The way it's shot, the scene where he's like
On
at
the
the store trying to talk to Santa, and Santa's like Santa kicks
kicks
him
him.
down
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
slide.
You know what? I might start
It's
watching this as a
su-
Halloween movie.
Also,
It's
yeah,
really,
dude,
yeah,
it is a little
yeah, yeah.
spooky.
They do the punch-in close-ups of the ladies talking. You're shoot your eye out, kid. It's like it's kind of
Yeah.
got like some
It's very-
nightmare level.
It's
Uh,
very
maybe
creepy.
I was
Change the
50s for a
soundtrack up
kid.
a little, go a little noir with it.
Dude, that's
Well,
the-
we've
Whoa.
talked about this
Yes.
before. It's like there are some movies where you can just, if you just change the soundtrack, it could
Different
be
film.
like we talked about 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler. It's like
classic, by the way.
with a nice like like a nice
Honolulu music.
yeah,
in the
just
background,
like-
the Hawaiian music. It's a cute
yeah,
story.
It's
and
a cute story, but dude, if you really think about what that is just like, especially the last scene where she wakes up on a boat
with
in
the
the middle of the fucking like Antarctic
yeah, she's in Alaska.
ocean.
Yeah, it's insane.
and then it's just like play this tape and then it's just Adam Sandler being like,
I feel so
You
left
love
out.
me.
"You
Oh,
love
Lucy,
me.
yeah.
You love me.
I,
We're
uh,
alone on the ocean.
We have a kid. I came
Yeah.
inside of
It's gonna come in
you."
there.
Dude, you put some ominous violin in those scenes where he's at the diner just looking at her from
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude.
I'm
Every-
sorry, I haven't seen the movie. So what?
Every Adam Sandler movie
No.
is every Adam Sandler movie is the same if you change the music. It's a horror movie if you change the music.
Wait, you haven't
Waterboy?
seen 50 First Dates?
Waterboy's not.
No.
So okay, so 50 First Dates, Adam Sandler meets Drew Barrymore, and she has had a traumatic brain injury at some point in her life where
Oh.
her memory resets every day, and he's trying to date her, and they fall in love, but then she'll like forget who he is. So like basically every single day he has to make her fall in love with him again, which is really sweet. But eventually they like build a life, and he like creates this like like ever expanding VHS tape to like play her in the morning
It's crazy.
Yeah.
to be like, "You do love me."
Love me.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's
just Rob
not-
Schneider.
That's
and
really
Lauren.
realistic. That would really happen. in
That's
real
real
life.
shit.
Well,
right
here's
there.
the thing. It is real shit because dudes will do nothing. Like dudes will stop at nothing to get pussy.
If a
And
guy
Adam
like
Sandler,
Simp
if a
warrior.
guy like Adam Sandler
Hey, yo, that bitch is a
had a
simp.
chance with Drew Barrymore in like real life, yeah,
he would,
he
stop
would make
at
a
nothing.
VHS.
You want
tape
to know
every
what? Like
morning.
we've talked
Now-
about. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, you continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say we've talked about this before, but like dudes on like first dates, it's like dudes will. What was the thing that you used to say? Like guys will go through anything on a first date to try to get pussy. Was that you that was having that thought? Where it's like,
But that's perfect
Where it's
because
like,
Sounds
no.
like me.
you can
it's
make
like-
an absolute asshole of
I'm-
yourself and it resets
Dude,
the next day.
I went.
You go with the flow on.
Well,
a lot
I
of
went.
things.
I took my girl hiking when
Yeah.
I first met her.
Oh,
we were living in Denver.
Oh, the like
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
like the
And
litmus test
litmus
for
test of
pussy is
how-
like,
yeah.
damn, dude, I went hiking.
I went hiking with my girl.
Yeah.
I, don't
I
even
went
go- I don't
hiking
go
with a
hiking.
girl for pussy.
She doesn't go hiking. I
Yeah.
don't go hiking. She lived in Denver, and I was visiting from visiting from Iowa. So I was like, well, I
You
guess
went-
we're going hiking.
You went hiking in high altitude
Yeah.
for pussy.
Yeah.
to try
In
to
the
Yeah.
Arctic snow.
to fall in love, baby.
It
Now I've been
really
with her for
is
4
crazy.
years.
Like
Yeah.
what got like I mean like
To go
going
with
to
the
dinner,
flow.
going to coffee, like all that.
Just being
like
fake.
She suggested
Whatever.
the hike, by
But
the way,
dude-
right? That's
no,
always
I
the,
suggested.
Oh,
it.
so
Going
why- you've seen-
hiking?
I've seen trees. Why do we have to go on a hike?
Hikes
What-
suck.
the amount of
Big
times
But
I've
in the
been
mountains?
thrifting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thrifting.
right.
See,
Thrifting.
With your
I
little,
guess
uh,
I've done it so many times now that I enjoy it now. Like
Hiking?
I've convinced myself that
Well,
I
are
like.
you
I-
you get high when you do it? Because that's a big thing.
I do, yeah. I smoke weed
That's
with
the
the
See,
lady,
thing.
yeah.
that's the thing.
existentialism,
Yeah.
and you
I
start going-
truly don't understand hiking, and I'm not against outdoor
Mm.
activities at all. It's just that's what it always is. It's always like, yeah, well, you go, you're in nature, you smoke weed. It's like, okay, well, there it is.
Right.
It's not hiking.
Exactly.
It's not the hiking that you give a fuck about.
If you actually work out in the woods, it's incrable. You know, you get that.
If
it's
you
like
work
that
out
tr-
in the woods,
Well,
Let me
you
tell
get
you
a-
something.
are you
I
working
mean,
out
I
in the
think-
woods?
I'm gonna
Tony?
tell
What
you,
the fuck are you
Tony's
talking
the kind of guy. Tony's the kind of guy that goes for a casual walk in the woods, a hike, and then
Yeah.
he's like reading. He's trying to like read scat, like live deer shit, like he's a survivalist.
I
Tony,
do.
if I'm
I
walking
do
in the
too.
woods and I see you shirtless, like lifting a
Right.
log above
Yeah,
your head,
yeah.
I'm
I'm talking
calling
about-
the cops, dude.
Yeah, that is kind of, dude. I want to talk about because I was in Denver and there was a guy at Red Rocks who was going absolutely insane, running backwards on those. You've been to Red Rocks, right?
he was running backwards.
He
down
was running
the-
backwards.
Down
it.
is scary.
He had a Russian accent and he was screaming. He was going, "Mother Russia, fuck mother." It was. This happened just
You
yesterday.
have a video of it?
Yes.
I just want to say that's why we need those boys as allies, dude.
Dude,
That is,
Yeah,
that
we
is
should
impressive.
drone strike
But this
that
is
guy.
what.
Yeah, for sure.
We
Take
have
him
the
out. Next time you
government
see a
funding.
guy and he's running backwards and he's not looking at you,
Would you
shoot him
get-
in the head.
Just listen to this.
You took a video.
Yeah, I did.
Wait,
Why
this
is it-
happened yesterday? Like
Dude,
You were in Denver yesterday?
You witnessed
Yes, I was.
this?
And this shit is.
That's
like,
why he
this-
was late, dude. He just got back from Denver.
Oh, what were you doing in Denver?
I was just enjoying
the
time
woods.
With
He
the
was
lady.
working out in the
Hiking.
woods.
We did a lot of hiking. We did so many hiking. Listen to this fucking guy.
The hell I wish I had. Oh, brother.
He had a dog with him? Yeah, see, there needs to be.
Does he
some
care? Does he have
holy-
a wolf with him?
This is the guy walking after he just yeah.
Dude, that's the scare. Look at that dog, dude. That's the scariest dog you can have with you.
What's
too.
security at Round Rocks
That-
doing? Just letting that guy in
Yeah,
with his
you're-
fucking
as an
dire wolf.
As an
That's
American, you're
fucking-
liable for terrorism.
that's
now.
crazy.
You
Those are the
should
people
have
that go
shot
hiking.
That
You're an
guy's got an
accomplice.
ass on him though.
You're in a good cake. I saw the cake. I noticed
It
that.
was
He's got
kind
some
of-
cake on him.
I
dude.
noticed that.
The energy though is like addictive. You kind of like you're like, damn, this is what fuck. When you work out outside, I feel like you get that Native American like
You turn into
I'm
an
a.
angry Russian.
You remember?
Just wanna
you
wrestle
remember
a
that you
bear?
were a man once that fought in the woods and kill.
Yeah, it's a primal thing.
Yeah.
You start getting into that primal shit.
Yeah, you start-
you got a little rush. I could see you in one of those wife beaters on a unicycle, just kind of working out one of the handlebar mustaches.
Yeah.
You
Man,
kinda
I will
has-
say something about communist countries. I think they look like the people who are.
And your, what's your experience in these countries?
There's something about communist dictatorships that make you feel like a man.
but they're clean though. Like even like anybody who like is like in the military or like part of like they it's a kind of like an evil thing, but they look clean as hell.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm
you're
saying?
not wrong. I
I
mean,
mean, our military looks clean too if you get them in the right context.
no,
Yeah.
no, only communist.
No, I
military.
think I'm saying all. I think all military. Like when
You were Maddie. You were in the.
yeah.
Say what you want. Hitler had a tight stash. That
Yeah.
thing, that
What?
thing was tight.
Wait, what branch were you in?
Navy. So
Oh,
no,
okay.
not that heroic. you
Yeah,
know?
we call you gay.
Right. Yeah.
Well, and also
I
like,
wasn't in the military.
Yeah, I was
just,
just.
I am so like brainwashed, like because
Yeah.
I live with him and our
Listen.
buddy Jack, who is a SEAL, like,
Oh.
and like I'm just around military people so much that
Yeah.
I know which branches are gay,
yeah.
Which ones are stupid?
which
yeah.
ones are stupid,
yeah.
which ones you don't fuck with.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning so much.
Jarhead and that's the one thing I learned is when you call a Marine, I'd go you call him like a soldier or something.
Oh yeah, dudes
and they're
don't
like,
like
I'm
that.
not a soldier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a
Marines
Marine.
don't
See, I
like
was in the
that.
Navy, so if you call me a soldier, I get stoked.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, you fuck yeah.
Oh,
dude,
you were
call
in the
me-
Navy.
Yeah, I was in the Navy.
He was
You
a
have a
seaman.
podcast.
I thought you were in the army. I feel so
You have a
bad.
podcast. You don't even know. What, wait, your name is Matt? What the fuck?
Damn, I feel terrible, man.
It's all right, dude. I
Navy is seaman, right?
yeah, it's kind of tough, huh? You could
Pretty
have gone
classic.
with, gone with
Seaman.
waterman, ocean,
Yeah.
Did you have
ocean,
Could have
that?
done anything other than
mariner.
seaman, really.
There's a word for it. Mariner.
Yeah.
It exists.
Yeah.
Mariner,
Yeah.
yeah.
but we went with
Mariner. I
seaman.
hardly know.
Oh,
Clip it out, dude. I'm fucking
Yeah.
on fire right
Dude,
now.
that's-
This is a
hey,
good
Brandon,
podcast.
No,
timestamp
'cause I
that
get
one.
that because I'm 25% Marine Corps, so
Yeah,
yeah.
it's passed down.
What does that mean?
It's passed down.
I went to the recruiter twice.
Dude, you're a hero,
That's
baby.
funny.
Thank you for
I'm
you guys did that.
I'm basically like a step marine
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
because
yeah.
I've got
Oh, no.
these two
That's
guys
nice.
around
Oh
me.
no, step
That's
marine.
nice.
Hey, we were once.
Oh no, step,
Step
marine,
marine.
don't recruit me.
The Navy kind of like.
I've never gone to war before.
The step marine is the one who gets fucked when the marine goes to deployment.
Yeah.
You just get
Oh no,
fucked.
I'm.
There should be like a.
Oh no, I'm stuck in Iraq. Get me
yeah.
out.
Oh, I'm stuck in
Whoa.
Iraq. Don't pull
Looks
out.
like a
Oh,
drone
no.
strike.
Oh no, don't pull out of Afghanistan. I'm stuck.
Is that napalm or my stinky pussy? That one didn't make
Step
sense.
Marine is hilarious.
That is good, and that has to be a porno.
25% Marine is the funniest thing I think I've ever heard.
I got my buddy to join the Marines, so like I'm.
What the fuck?
I-
Damn,
You're
dude.
joking.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
RIP.
slinging with
Did
Uncle
you,
Sam. You know.
did you
what I'm saying?
say you were gonna join if he joins? Because that would have been hilarious.
Dude,
That'd have been
so
the best bait and
you
switch
guys-
ever.
Such
you
a
guys
good
remember
bit.
It was a
you-
pyramid scheme, really. He was just gets five
That's all
friends.
the
When you
military
guys
is.
went to the recruiter, right? And they were giving you the whole spiel of like, oh, like they gave me like 16 words. Pick the 16 words out of what you want to get out of the military.
No, they were fucking with you. They knew you were retarded.
No.
You were not welcomed
But
in.
the,
I know what you're talking
you,
about.
they because I went to the Marine recruiter,
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
they
yeah.
did that, and I was like, oh, a venture and wealth or something and security, and then he was like, just show me photos of him like fucking Asian chicks, and, like
That's a good recruiter.
playing like getting drunk, and
That's a
like
good
he was like,
recruiter.
dude, I got so fucked up and did that. And I was like, it kind of got me, and it definitely got my buddy.
Yeah, my.
Yeah, they
Dang.
trick you, dude. They trick you. My fucking
They're like, this is me fucking ladyboys in Thailand.
dude, yeah, dude. They're like, dude. They promise you things,
Yeah.
and then they don't deliver. You get there, and it's just you're in an all-male unit for 4 years, and you're like, this place fucking sucks. Well, I always used to say it was funny. You could always tell when like a lady was in the barracks or like near the barracks because I was with all fellas. So like you'd smell perfume, and it became like a primal thing. Dudes started like, you all of a
Again-
sudden start seeing dudes like in the smoke pit, just like on fucking patrol, just like
Yeah.
looking like, where's it at, dude?
Again, Josh, I
Well,
was.
I
dude,
can
that's
smell
how.
a lady.
That's like when I was in rehab. It's basically like the military. And,
Pretty much, dude. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
you served.
Pretty
You're
much.
like 15%.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah, you're at like 10%.
Oh, yeah, on the
serving.
23andMe, I'm like the Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
of
I
the
mean, we're both
military,
shaking, dude.
kind
We're
of,
both
you know?
shaking.
So, but dude, like there were nurses who, when you get there, you're really run down, and then when you're detoxed, you start feeling a little better, but they're still just like normal looking, like overweight ladies, and then a week or two in, you start getting that fucking. you start getting your shit like your
goggles.
appetite back, your
Deployment
dick
goggles.
starts getting
Deployment
hard again.
goggles.
Dude,
Deployment
all of a
goggles.
sudden, those nurses are the hottest women you've ever seen in
Really?
your fucking
Yeah,
life.
dude, you're like-
Dude, just trying to spit game on a nurse who just tested me for hepatitis is so crazy. Like, you know, like it's, but that's the reality,
Oh,
dude.
that's so
Dude,
good.
are you when you're out to sea too? Like for 30 days, you just see a 3 gradually turn into
Oh,
a 10.
dude,
It's
yeah.
it's
Well,
a beautiful.
You
thing.
also
Really?
kind of, I think you'd probably start to understand like the idea of mermaids,
brother.
where it's like,
I
where
have
it's
to
like,
see,
dude, if you're out
When
to
you're-
sea long
bro,
enough,
it's a
you go,
mirage.
you
Dude.
go,
You
I'm
see
gonna
a
fuck
dolphin.
that, I'm
Pussy
gonna
on
fuck
the
that
horizon?
fish. I'm gonna fuck that fish.
Bro, when you're getting rocked to sleep and you just have a boner that's shot to the moon,
Oh.
I had some wild dreams.
Dude, there's nothing
wow, the
worse.
sea got to you.
the sea got
The sea
Brother,
got.
the
You don't
sea
know what
took
it's
me.
like.
The
There's
sea
nothing-
took me, dude.
So when you're in when I was on a ship, I did like 4 months on the LF Karat, and when we were there, it was like this, fucking boop, 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 boop. But they have like coffin racks, which is like
Yeah.
you stack beds on top of beds, and you put like 5 people in like a wall that's like, I don't know, basically here to like this, not even the ceiling, like
It'd be like
halfway
if
up
someone
the
just
floor.
popped out
It's
of
like-
this curtain. Right
Yeah, it's
now.
like
Just-
it's like 10 feet high, but there's like 6 dudes that are like stacked in it. And dude, like the smell of like, the smell of like 50 dudes and within like 10 feet is so. You could hear dudes coming.
Oh.
You could hear dudes would jack off in the rack. You could hear them, dude. You just and you.
Yeah,
oh my
you didn't
God.
even know that
Dude,
cum made a noise.
No, it's just like you could just. It'd be like 6 p.m. Everybody's still awake, and you could just the curtains close, and you just hear.
yeah.
And you're like,
imagine,
what are you
imagine
doing?
jerking off that close to other men and not being able to control the fact that you're gonna moan.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Dude, I can
Silent
come
ejac-
silently. Yeah.
Ejaculate silently.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
I
can
always
only
had to sleep
imagine.
bitch too. I was always in the middle rack, so I got dudes coming above me and,
And
and
below
below
you.
me, dude. I got the fountain and I got the leak.
That,
It's
yeah,
insane.
yeah. As above, so,
So
below.
you-
The French catalyst.
Dude.
The
I'm like
catalyst
pulling up
is
my
like the-
pants, dude. We're
the
going
ca-
into the flood, boys.
The catacombs is just you in the coffin rack getting come on. You
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
ever see that movie? As above, so below.
Yeah,
No, I've
it's
heard it's
uh,
creepy though.
where they
I haven't
sneak into
seen
the front-
50 First Dates. I think I've seen As Above.
Do you not watch
Sideways.
movies? Are you not a movie guy?
I do. I thought I did, but I'm a big repeater.
I've never seen this, but
I'm a
I heard
burger
it's
and
pretty
fries
good.
guy.
Burger and fries. Yeah.
I'm a big repeater, man.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time is School of Rock.
not
Dude.
a bad
Solid
one.
movie.
Not
yeah.
a
I
bad
swear
one.
to God, I've seen it 150 times.
It's
Yeah,
so good.
That movie is like shaped me as a person for sure. Like there's so many things.
Okay,
that-
hold on. Do you
You-
play any instruments?
no.
I wouldn't say it shaped you at all. Then.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying just Jack Black acting is like.
Yeah.
Do you sneak
Hold
into
on, hold on.
schools and act like a music teacher?
Thank you. That was my next question.
How has it shaped you? Do you think?
Yeah, let's get
You guys
really
are-
deep in.
you guys are-
Let's dive into this.
He's just so good, man. Like the way he's sarcastic, but like or like lying about something, but he's so serious.
Let's see you do it. Do it for us.
Oh my!
yeah.
I'm not an actor.
But
though.
he's inspired you. You
Look,
clearly.
all right. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Yeah, I was testing you. You passed.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
uncanny, huh?
I
Holy
get
shit,
where
dude. Was Jack Black
Like-
in the room for a second?
That was
That
insane.
crazy.
that was insane.
That was really bad.
Lawrence is good at the piano.
actually-
He
I'm
will
not
be
gonna
rocking.
lie.
Hey, let's do it.
It's been so
Do
long.
it.
I didn't
Let's-
even get what just
Oh.
happened.
Let's
Let's
rock.
rock.
Let's
Let's
rock today. Beautiful, dude.
Yeah, dude. And when he's
I don't know if you guys
he
saw the movie.
inspires the kids.
What
too.
was that?
Oh, Lawrence, the piano player.
Oh, they do the
The kid who's a
haven't seen
loser.
this
a
movie.
You know who
loser.
the best one is the Asian kid.
That's Lawrence.
Who
That's
I-
Lawrence.
who I
Yeah.
just-
Okay, yeah,
You
okay.
are
I didn't do the eyes.
I
To
haven't
be
watched
fair, I
that
didn't
enough.
commit
Yeah,
to
you
the eyes.
didn't do it accurate.
Didn't commit to
Dude,
the
it's
eyes.
so
commit to
amazing.
the bit,
And
dude.
the kid
Yeah,
goes
dude.
like, "Oh, I cannot play in the band. I'm a loser.
I'm not cool enough.
I'm not cool enough."
Well, this is not
which
gonna
has
become-
also never been said before.
Right.
Oh, in high school, I can't be in the band. I'm not cool enough. It's like, what the fuck are
yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
but-
it's real rock and roll.
You're
shit.
fat and you have body odor.
there we go. There we go. It's coming back to
kinda
you now,
sound-
huh?
that was kinda
The
Russian,
juices are
though.
flowing,
I'm
dude.
remembering
You would have thought that
now.
you have
Juices are
bought the
flowing.
Do
oil.
a better Asian accent.
that was
Look at the
Russian.
camera and do a better Asian
Yeah,
accent.
that was pretty good.
Oh,
You are fat and you have bought the oil.
Can you do the black girl from
You're
that
a
movie?
bitch. Mother Russia.
Okay, good.
Clip this whole thing and put it on Instagram.
Juices are getting flowing. So how you boys liking Austin,
Dude,
dude?
you
great,
guys are
man.
The shit you guys are putting out is fucking
Dude, it
crazy.
fucking rocks here,
Austin's
bro.
so sick.
I
Austin's
want to
the
say
shit,
one of the
man.
funniest pieces of content I've ever seen is that video of Cam as a magician.
What the fuck?
Did you guys write
you
that?
guys are like
Yeah,
real, like,
Dude,
movie
when he
producers.
fucking he lifts up the,
The
shirt.
wand in the
I-
wristband.
Dude,
So
okay,
fucking
so
funny.
Cam improv that part though.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, that was my idea.
Was it?
I'm gonna take credit for that. Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
told
maybe-
him
maybe,
we
yeah,
bought a
maybe,
wand
yeah.
and I said put
Yeah.
I said put this in your waistband.
Okay.
A lot of
Brilliant.
the shit Cam did improv though. He's
So
very
so
funny.
funny.
Are you guys doing a lot of the mockumentary stuff, like type things?
That was just one.
okay.
I don't really. Here's the thing. I don't know. This is kind of getting in the weeds, off topic, not necessarily very funny, but I think that mockumentaries are fun and great, but like I don't want it to be like the thing that we do a lot of because
Yeah.
I think it's like
Yeah.
fun once in a while, but like if that's your shtick, that kind of sucks because then it's like it's formulaic and it's not as fun.
It's hard to stay
It's-
original.
It's better to
almost-
drop. I feel like with a sketch, it's better to drop people into like a environment and not be like breaking the fourth wall, talking to a camera because it's like, well, your writing should be doing that. But that's like more in the weeds of like technicality because it's like if you have to explain what's going on,
Yeah.
it's funny for sure. But like I don't want. it
But
to be
that
the
one
bit.
was kind of
You have-
important
you have
to
to be-
set up
yeah.
what Cam
You
what,
had
Ca-
to
what
use
he
it for that
was.
one.
that was
You
so
couldn't-
good.
Yeah, we couldn't have. You couldn't have. Yeah, for sure. You had that one. You needed it to be. But like in general, it's like I would rather take a scene and just be like, "This is what's happening," and you can pick up on everything versus being like having to explain it.
Yeah.
Because then it's probably bad writing if you can't get what's happening. Anyways.
So, and you used to write for movies or write for shows?
for like 2 years I was 3 years, but I was freelancing for 2 of it when I was in college, and then I got moved out for a writing gig, and then they laid me off.
What is a writing gig like? Because people say
It's pretty sick.
what
I
do-
mean, I
what
was
do you-
making money. I was making money. All I would do is like we'd either hop on a Zoom call and it would be a writer's room, and it would be me with like 5 unfunny dudes who all had none of them did comedy. The company that I worked with, nobody did comedy, which was crazy to
Were
me.
you
to
the
have,
punch-up guy?
I was punch up. Well, the whole thing was a comedy show, and
Yeah.
it was like nobody did comedy. So you just had a bunch of dudes who knew the owner of the company writing, and then like one comedian, and then it was like, yeah, dude, this shit's not. It was like crazy because I would be like, they basically were like, dude, I would have to convince them. Sorry, I'm talking shit now, but
No, go for it.
I'd have to
Please.
convince them. I was talking about this yesterday in the green room. The shit that they would suggest would be crazy. I had to convince, like, I spent like 10 minutes trying to convince them to not make a scene where they were shooting dogs in Iraq. And I was like, because they were like, this is so funny. And I was like, don't do it. That's crazy. I spent like 10 minutes trying to convince them, and then they still did it. And then people were like, why'd you guys put a scene of you guys shooting dogs in Iraq? And it's like,
There's nothing funny about
it's not funny. And it would be
Yeah.
like, I was the only comic in there. Like, but what it was cool was waking up, going to an office in a writing room, and all day just being like on, and then going out and doing spots at night. I was living the dream, and I
Wow,
was like a
dude.
year into comedy. I was
Did
like, this
you-
is the shit.
I just
And
want to
then
say real quick. I just want
Yeah.
to say I do like the idea of like them shooting dogs in Iraq, but it's like a beautiful German Shepherd or
it. Oh no!
like
Whoa, like a golden
a golden,
retriever.
yeah, just beautiful poodles that would never be there.
it was crazy.
It's
dude.
kind of
Wow,
funny.
dude.
It's kind of
Crazy,
funny.
but
Wow,
but I, like,
read the room.
All right,
but,
that was a
but
bad-
yeah, dude, you're gonna talk about shooting golden retrievers in front of us.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. You're
American
gonna put
dog.
Air Bud on a fucking.
But-
First of all, that'd be a fun remake to him. Air Bud, like in the military.
Dude, we have a, that's Airbud
Like a-
Iraq. He's a fucking pilot.
He's a pilot,
He's a
yeah.
firefighter. He's just drone striking everybody.
It's like the
Yeah,
it's
dude,
like
more
the,
like Air Stud.
it's like
Airbud joins military. Is that a real one?
Oh god, I
don't know. I was
hope not, 'cause
I was
that's
trying to see if
such
there
a
was
good
any
fucking
Get him in a
idea,
cockpit, dude. Get
Somebody
my boy.
give me a dog. Let's
Airbud,
film this
dude.
tomorrow,
Dude,
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like-
want to start writing for Air
It's
Bud
like
again.
it's like instead of the other coach being like, "You're letting a dog score on you,"
Yeah.
it's like some fucking it's
He's
some
holding an
fucking
AK.
Taliban leader.
Aren't the
Airbud.
plane? Aren't they
Airbud.
called? Aren't they called dog fights when the planes fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
there's
it
a
writes
video-
itself.
There's like a scene of his paw just hitting like a button.
And then a nuke. It's Oppenheimer, but with the golden retriever.
That's a good boy.
Yeah, but the writing thing was sick. It was the coolest thing I've ever done in comedy, and then I got it a year in, so I didn't really even appreciate it
Oh
because
my
I was like, this
God.
is so
A
sick.
year in?
I was like, this is what my life is now, and then it got taken away, and I was back at open mics in Florida at barbecue places, and I was like, fuck.
What was the show? What was the name of the show?
It wasn't just one show; it was a whole network. I actually don't want to say the name just because I don't want to. I
Yeah,
just
stop.
don't.
Will
Wanna,
you stop prying, dude?
motherfucker.
Easy.
I'll tell you off, but I
Okay,
just don't
okay.
know what I sound like NDA. This is gay, but I sound
Yeah.
like NDAs, and I don't know if I can shit talk legally. I think there was like 5 years where I can't say stuff.
Really?
And they have a
About
lot of that place. That place
That's-
has a lot of money.
And
so
that place
you-
has a lot of money.
Well, this podcast is protected by the amendments. So
well, there you go.
Don't
I'll tell
even
you.
worry
I'll tell you right when we get.
No,
it.
that's
it's
cool.
not. It
That's
sounds
cool.
gay to be.
No,
I
It's-
get it, man.
keeps it
Hey,
juicy, dude.
Listen,
I like
dude,
it.
don't fuck up what you got going on.
Yeah, or you could just look at my bio on Instagram. It's a
Well, because
credit I
I've
put.
seen your guys. It literally looks like so professional. It's crazy. Like it's like I don't even know what the fuck you guys have like a movie crew rolling around with you guys.
It's just
no,
us.
it's like just
It's
us.
just so.
It's just us and a guy from Florida named Leo De La O. And
Shout out.
Shout out Leo.
Shout out
He's
Leo.
great.
Mm.
But yeah, we've been doing them. We've been having fun. We're working on stuff coming up too. We have some stuff planned.
Good
You guys
Girl
get-
Studios.
Good Girl Studios on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. You guys are good girls.
So that's like an
Oh,
that's
you
like,
guys are little
Oh,
sluts.
you
this
guys-
is no. Here's a
You guys
fun
are little
one.
sluts.
The
So here's
Rat
the
was
one.
funny too with Casey Rocket.
Oh
dude.
my
They
Oh
killed it.
yeah, thank you. That Casey's great. Casey's so good at acting.
Casey's
He's so
the
funny.
man.
He's the man.
Dude,
He's
you got to
also
get
great.
Matty Stew on a dramatic role.
Are
Anyways,
you a good actor?
Oh,
you know.
dude, he's great.
that was in a little independent film called Mayberry Man. No big deal. It
Can you
was a-
pull up a trailer?
It was a spin. You can actually pull up Mayberry Man the series. This is a spin off of the Andy Griffith show. Your boy got a little.
What
role.
what
a
an
deep
interesting
cut.
spinoff.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Hey, what if we spin
No, get-
off
just,
this
Brandon, if you
show
could just pull up-
from 1970?
Cult following. Cult following.
Cult
Yeah, I
following.
mean it's a
Clean
great. I mean the
Clean
Andy
humor, baby.
Griffith show is. I mean,
Is this you right here?
amazing. But
Brandon, if you want to look up the. Actually, I think
Oh,
that's,
Holy shit.
Oh snap! Something went
Oh
wrong.
snap!
that's how many people are clicking that trailer right
Yeah.
now. Dude. It just crashed.
It's
it just
crashing
crashed the
YouTube.
whole internet.
It's
Crashing
yeah.
the YouTube page.
It's struggling to play videos
That's
today. This
so
fucking
funny, dude.
computer.
If we get to it, we get to it. But I do want to say, I embarrassingly want to admit I had no idea black people were afraid of magic, and now my algorithm is flooded with David
Oh.
Blaine videos.
Oh,
See,
Oh.
we actually so this happens a lot when we write something. We spend so much time writing it and punching it up and thinking about it that we end up convincing ourselves that it's like not a good we were so stoked about the idea when we just came up with the premise. We were here joking around, and we basically like at the same time were like a black magician who's like freaked out by his own magic, which is like hilarious.
It
and
was
we
on-
thought
for the
we
subject it
thought
mattered.
it was so funny,
Context.
and then we riffed it later, and like it was like hilarious. But then we wrote it so much that we were like, are black people even afraid of magic?
we were-
like
yeah.
like
we
you
were
can
so
look up videos of black people reacting to magic online, and they're all over.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we do that where we go like
Right.
you are our worst nightmare. If you had come up to us in about the 1 day span before we shot it and been like, I don't know if black people are freaked out by magic, we would have been like, fuck, we can't
We
do the
can't do
sketch.
it.
We can't
do
do the sketch.
Can it?
We have
Yeah.
so many things like that. Like it was funny. I remember we were on the couch writing it, and at one point we both just like looked up and we were like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
are people gonna get it?"
People aren't gonna
No,
understand what
that
it
is
is.
brilliant.
But
And Cam crushed it too. So fun.
Dude, that's so funny. Just the exploding
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever have any time and you're listening to this, watch our sketch first off, but also just Google black people reacting to magic, man. It's a
good.
good time.
It's taken hours of my week.
It's-
Oh, yeah, dude,
Really?
I
brings
mean, yeah.
tears of joy to my eye. It is
Do
the
they-
most beautiful, wholesome thing.
They can't handle it.
They cannot
Does
take
David Blaine like bring him up on stage?
it.
No,
No, he would
they-
do it in like the projects.
Yeah,
dude. He
David
was like-
Blaine would
He
go
does
to
it-
like
there's
Compton.
One, yeah, there's one
and-
where it's like David Blaine goes to Compton.
yeah, it's incredible.
It's basically the exact opposite of those stupid YouTube videos where people are like, pranking in the hood. We were just talking about pranking in the hood gone wrong.
like Joey Salads in 2010, just being like, what if I went to the hood and said the N word?
Yeah,
and
and
it's
then
like-
it's like black guys like about to fight him. He's like, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank.
There's a camera. It's
There's a
basically the exact
camera.
opposite where it's like this is a fun thing to do
Yeah, yeah.
where you're like watching people do magic.
I want to see the one angry black guy that just be, oh, it's a prank. Oh, for sure. They
Yeah.
just dab him up.
It's cool.
Like that fucking
It's cool that
matters.
you called me
It's
that.
really
Yeah.
fun to scare black people though. Like there was the Vitali.
Vitali is
But
another classic
Vitali-
one.
dude,
is
Vitali-
like
so
I
what
just
I'm
went
saying
to the
though is
hood.
Vitali used to go to the hood and would be like get a Russian accent and go, 30 seconds, your choice, your life, and then drop like a briefcase, and then would like black people be like clearing the bus stops.
Yeah.
And like he'd do the zombie one with Miami. They ate the face off the guy.
Yeah, dude,
He
I
would go. He came up to a basketball court and was. And at one
Is
point,
this the bath salt era?
yes, and the
Nice.
whole entire
Crazy
30
era.
black guys were running, and then one guy kind of stood up, and then they all started chasing him.
Do you remember the one where the guy pulled a gun on him?
Yes.
There was one where a guy pulled a gun. It's like, yeah, don't fuck around. Like,
Yeah.
I think we've talked. It's so funny. We were just talking about this like 2 days ago. Pranks are the lowest form of like
I think
content.
I think
Oh, 100%.
Clip art.
I think people who are constant pranksters
Yeah.
have just not developed like enough of a sense of humor to be able to make jokes where they go, what if I just like even like in like conversation or something, like it's like, what if I just lied and then went gotcha,
Right.
like that's it, right?
Dude, so like, because I do the man on the street stuff, and the only reason I do it is because like it's the easiest thing for me to grab.
Easiest.
There's no like, I just put a mic on and there's no production team. It's just like fucking me and my friend.
People with one beer in them get jazzed when they see a camera.
Dude, on
Absolutely
6th
yipped.
Street, you can see it all the time. It'll just be a group of like 17-year-old girls and like a 28-year-old talking to them.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
that shit.
What's
I
your
hate.
body count?
what's
It's
your
like-
body count? And they're like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, dude,
Well-
I want to do one where I want to go up. I was thinking about this. I want to start interviewing people.
like,
So like
Oh,
in the middle
nice.
of them interviewing, just walk up and be like, "What's your body count?" Like to the guy
That's
asking
funny.
the girl.
And like while
That's
he's
funny.
asking the question, you
Yeah.
have your mic up to
yeah,
him.
just be like, "Yeah, what's your body count?"
See that shit I like, because I do the like the hidden camera stuff. So like I like fucking making people think that it's, but I guess they
So
know.
the word's prank. You
Yeah.
see how
I
he's
don't
kinda-
like the
see how
word-
he's walking around
I
it.
hate the word
he
prank.
just
though.
listened to us talk shit about
Yeah.
people who prank.
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
trying
like,
to clean
I
it
do
up.
this thing where like
It's not really like
I'll
that.
hide a camera
Yeah.
and then I'll like pretend something is happening.
Do you break?
He's
character?
just
I've seen your
deconstructing
stuff-
a prank.
I've seen your one where you were like, I saw one where you were on an Escalade. You were like lifting like 5-pound weights. Like, what's up, shoddy?
No, I don't. I
Do you-
don't break character.
You don't? Do you never tell them?
No.
You have a crazy ability. You do it on stage a lot too, where you go into what can only be described as black scent.
Can a brother talk about some pussy?
Yeah, can a
Can a
brother talk
brother
about some pussy? And you don't really break from it, which is like
Really? Because I think I do.
Dude,
Anyway,
not
Dayton's
really.
been tough.
when you were featuring in Dania, dude, there was a moment where you went. Oh man, I wish I had it recorded. I was gonna send it to
The
you.
fucking lesbian.
There's a
lady or something?
lesbian girl, and you're like, "Quit playing, bitch! I'll make you switch sides tonight." I was like, "Holy shit, dude! It was so funny."
That was the best show of the night too.
Yeah, that was the greatest.
That
Yeah,
was
that
so-
was so funny. That would be, "I'll make you switch sides tonight, bitch."
That is a
I was
great
like,
line.
"Yo,
That is a
what are you
great line.
It was like she was with like her family and her dad, and it was just like, but they loved
Make
it.
you switch teams, bitch." I
Yeah,
think was the
something
exact
like that. Yeah.
quote to hear a white guy with a red beard say is
Also, what
hilarious.
if she was with her family? That's like her coming out party. She just told them over lunch, and I'll make you
You're like,
switch.
God
sides."
hates you. Switch sides.
They kind of. I asked the dad about it too. I was like, he was kind of like almost like, I don't know, oh, there's my lesbian daughter.
Dude, That's a
talking again.
dream situation as a father.
You
You
think so?
want your daughter to munch card. Am I wrong?
I do. No, that's
yeah,
a true. That's.
maybe.
I'm so glad you said. I
I'd
want
be
my
stoked.
son to.
Now
be
we have something in common. We
Yeah.
didn't before.
love. We both love pussy. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now,
you know, Lord knows you hated watching basketball. with me.
right? Yeah, you didn't like golf. You didn't like poker. We tried all that stuff, all the fun kid stuff. We tried it. Croquet, badminton. You hated that.
Lesbians. She's. I don't know why they get the softball thing, but I guess it makes sense.
because they play softball.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They're good at it too.
Yeah.
So you believe in stereotypes?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, of course.
They're rooted in truth.
Most stereotypes are true.
It's
I
No,
agree
you're
with
an
that.
idiot if you don't believe in stereotypes.
Like
I think you're more
yeah.
likely to get hurt in this world if you don't know how the world works.
like watermelon is good.
fantastic.
It's
You know,
true.
you could
Hey,
use a
you don't
fork and a
know.
knife, though. You know,
Yeah.
we could clean it up a little. Right.
Yeah, it's yeah. I think stereotypes are true. I think we shouldn't
Like this is like I remember one time I was in Columbus, Ohio, and I was doing some like road stuff, and I was at the hotel, and I see this guy pull up in the car with a Corvette with a black girl in the front seat, and he's got that little thing to him, and I was with Cam, and I was like, I'm gonna get weed from this guy. He's like, what? And I just walk up right to him. I go, hey man, you got some weed for sale? He's like, yeah, how much you need? He pulls out a fucking half pound of weed and scales it out. And I was like, I just stereotyped this guy, and I was
Okay,
100%
so let's dissect this, fellas. When you say, was it the black girl that indicated he had
It
weed?
was just everything. The car, the black girl, the way he...
Was it a white guy with a black girl?
You
and
said
you
it was a
thought,
Corvette, not a Dodge Charger.
It wasn't a Dodge Charger. It was a... You know what?
Okay. Yeah,
It
what
was,
are you talking about?
honestly, it could have been a Charger.
Could have been a Charger or a Challenger.
But it was definitely like... It just... He had all the symptoms of a drug dealer.
The symptoms.
He had everything. Everything was
He
going...
had like
Yellow
a razor,
teeth.
Did he have like a razor in his eyebrow?
Yeah. He had this line through his eyebrow.
The Ferragamo or whatever the fuck
Hey,
they
but
are,
those
Bell.
dudes
Yeah.
can smooth talk their shotties. I don't know
Oh
if
my
I
God.
bet he was, hey baby, where you want to go to
Shit.
dinner tonight? girl?
Exactly.
What you want? You want
Dude,
to
Matt,
go
I can't stop. Your calves are fucking crazy. Dude. Do you run like
Whoa,
marathons?
don't be talking. Don't be.
Jesus
No, those are
Christ,
good
dude.
calves.
No, dude. There's
I
this,
know, but I'm saying he's fucking jacked.
For some
His
reason,
calves are nuts.
I don't know why,
Boys.
but it gives me Kirk Fox calves.
Fellas,
I don't
fellas,
know.
eyes
Why.
are up here, boys.
I don't know why. That's
Wait a
such
minute. Wait, from
Kirk-
Parks and Recs,
Kirk
Yeah.
Fox. He's in Parks and Recs.
the comedian.
boxers,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very
You kind
funny.
of give Kirk Fox vibes.
Yeah.
That's a
I mean,
good-
your fucking calves have like
Yeah,
6
you can look at
veins,
this
dude.
guy and you know what kind of calves he has. Though, to be fair,
That's crazy.
I
You're
don't
right.
know.
That's a
you're
neck.
you're not
You look
wrong,
like him,
dude.
actually. Like
That's
it's
your
like
dad.
that's
I
you
picture
if
him,
you,
but that's what your dad.
That's
Dude,
you in 20 years.
I
dude.
saw him at the Comedy Store and was inspired by him. I'm taking this as a great compliment.
Wow.
And then
He
you were like,
started
I gotta
doing
start doing
toe-ups
calf
all
raises.
the time.
Yeah, dude, I could see right through those denim jeans.
I mean,
could
you're
see those
definitely
calves.
not going to be able to just like find a picture of this guy's calves, but
How
we
about-
all
He
know
just
what
keeps
it
pulling
looks
up
like.
Kirk
Oh, dude,
Cousins
I
because
saw-
he blew his calf out this
Oh
year.
yeah, right.
Dude,
right.
I just saw Kirk Cousins. I just saw photos of Alex Smith's calf. Have you seen that? Have you seen that injury where J.J. Watt breaks his leg? Like breaks
Yeah.
Alex Smith's leg. It goes like the wrong.
Dude,
Please don't watch the video.
Yeah,
but if
don't
you look
pull
at
it
his,
up.
if you look at his leg afterwards, it's fucked, dude. Yeah.
Who is this?
It's like,
That's
dude, you're
Alex Smith.
Well,
the
that
former-
can't be.
Yeah,
That can't
No,
be real.
that's
That's
look
his
at that
calf.
top left one is what it looks like now.
Ew, dude.
He
What did he
dislocated.
do? What did he
Oh.
do? Step on an IED? What the fuck?
Yeah.
J.J. Watt hitting you with like an
Yeah.
IED.
Ah, it's crazy.
This was a USO overseas
It's
game.
brutal, dude, because he had to have like 6 surgeries on, and then he came. You know what's even crazier? He came back in and played like 2 seasons later with that leg.
I want to be clear. You're
Ew.
not saying my calf looks like that.
No,
but-
no, no, no,
Okay.
no, no, no.
You have
I'm like,
great
"Whoa."
calves.
Come on
Also,
now.
have you seen Deion Sanders' leg as well? They all have like fucked up.
Sanders is a club, dude.
They
Sanders
all
has a
have, They all
club.
have fucked up legs after their injuries, dude. It's like brutal, dude.
And,
Yo.
Look at that. Look at that, dude.
he lost a toe.
Is
He
he missing toes?
just
Yeah,
lost
they-
a couple
Oh!
toes.
He had permanent. He had permanent turf toe.
Whoa.
They need a better medical term for that, dude. How am I supposed to treat you as a top G when you had little
Look
turf
up,
toe?
look up Shaq. Look
You
up
turf
Shaquille
toes.
O'Neal's
Fucking
penis.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
we're
you
gonna-
guys seen Shaq's cock?
Yeah, we're gonna look at
No, you
freak
don't have to look
athlete
that up.
features.
I don't think it's there.
Speaking of cocks,
Drake?
I'll wait for it. Yeah, yeah. Who saw it? Did anyone?
Oh
see it?
yeah, I watched
My
it.
girl
Talk
showed
about-
me, and I was like, I'm indifferent about you showing me.
Not only
this.
did I see it, I
No,
zoomed
I
in.
feel
Girl
like you probably
showed
weren't
you it?
indifferent.
My girl was like,
I don't even want to.
Yeah.
She's like, "Have you seen Drake's dick?" You're like, "What the fuck did you say to me, slut?"
Yeah.
No.
What did you guys think of the shade?
I didn't see it.
Okay, all right,
you see
Tony.
it?
How are you being a
Yeah,
little
dude, he's
defensive?
got a-
Yeah, not
he's
only
got
did I
a-
zoomed in.
He's
dude.
got a monster cock.
Yeah.
It's Drake's penis. Of course I saw it.
Well, here's the thing. I just wasn't expecting it to be as big as it was because it's Drake. I don't know.
You can't have it all.
Good for
Like,
him,
Right,
man.
that's what I'm saying. You can't be funny, handsome, be great
jacked,
at rapping.
tall.
I will say this:
Canadian.
he had a great.
Oh,
Well,
Sorry, boys.
See,
Sorry,
babe.
boys.
See, babe. That's his cock.
That was
That
just my
some
cock.
guy-
I thought that was dude. That was Kirk Cousins' calf again. That wasn't a penis. Dude.
That was just Alex Smith's leg after
There you go.
surgery.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, boys. Sorry about that.
well, I will say this: Drake, he got a good angle. That's a good angle to get.
Yeah, that's
if you
solid.
can get one coming from this way, and then he's got it by the base, and he's
Oh,
shaking
we
it
all know
around.
about the old.
So-
fucking-
So he was really showing it off, but I think it's crazy to be Drake and send that. It's basically like leaking it
what are you?
yourself.
Yeah, you're retarded. Why would you do that?
Like somebody is gonna, like whoever you send that to is gonna be
I
like,
think this
hey,
is
I want to make $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he heard one rumor that he had a small penis. He's like, let's put this to bed.
Yeah, because
I
at
think
what
this was-
point do you just go, I'll prove you wrong?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have everything.
that's
I'm surprised
crazy.
it did take this long.
He probably. There was
Right,
probably
that
a-
was my first
Yeah,
take
Drake should've
too.
probably
a couple
leaked this
shows
much.
that just didn't all sell out, and he's like, shit.
You know what he should? He
Yeah,
should.
yeah,
we
He
gonna-
should have. He should have done this after Best I Ever Had music video. Back when that, because you remember how bad that music video was.
I think maybe right after
Yo.
Degrassi, dude.
Dude, he
Wheelchair
got-
Jimmy
he got-
comes out,
yeah.
shows the cock.
He got like real fucked. Like the internet was making fun of or after Hotline Bling, like drop the fucking penis video if you having a huge cock after.
No,
Hotline
you don't.
Bling
You
music
don't like
video.
Hotline Bling, but that song was huge,
I know
dude.
it.
I like that
Hotline
song.
Bling.
I like that
Dude,
song.
Drake
the
is a
music video got
monster.
clowned on because he was dancing.
Tony,
like
we
a-
talked about you sing too well. You're gonna get us fucking
Oh, sorry.
demonetized.
Sorry.
Stop, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're getting trademarked. You're getting trademarked the copyright strike.
Yeah, dude. Tony could just
Here-
hit those
Here's
scales.
a serious question. Now, if your girlfriend had sex with Drake while you guys were dating, is that good? or is that bad?
I mean, no disrespect to my girlfriend. It makes sense for. I'd have some questions for Drake. Like, what do you? Why?
Yeah.
What did
Well,
I do to you?
Yeah, that's a
That's the
good.
point I'm
That's a
getting
good
at.
hard hitting question
Yeah.
where it's like,
Do I get benefits from it? Does he give money?
No, you get to say that. Hey, I fuck the same people that Drake. I'm in the same batting league. I'm in the same league as Drake.
Yeah,
Dude, Eskimo Bros with Drake.
that would be kind of cool.
Kind of
Could
right.
be like,
There's a
I'm
twist on
Eskimo
this.
Bros with Drake.
This is
yeah.
how you slowly convince yourself that cucking is okay. We're doing it right now, boys.
You just start.
I
being
will
like a-
say this. I don't know if it would hurt more or less because it's like, damn, like my girl cheated on me. Those are the facts. That sucks.
sucks.
That
Right.
always sucks,
That
right?
hurts.
But then it's like, but it was with Drake, and it's like, damn, do I get upset because it's like, oh, well, like she just like met
not-
a
it's
famous
not-
guy and
if
was
she-
like, oh, well, I gotta fuck him. But like, but it's like, is it better than like her fucking like the guy Mike that she
You can
used
use
to
this
know in
example
high
right
school?
here. If she fucked Tony, I'd be pissed.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Fucking
If I had a
livid.
girlfriend and it was between her
Yeah.
cheating on me with you or Drake,
Yeah.
I would go with Drake 100%.
And if I found out she chose you over Drake,
That'd be crazy.
My
I mean,
God.
it would
Get
be
out of
like
town.
it would be like if I cheated on my girl with Taylor Swift. There's got to be a part of her that's like,
women are different.
I kind of get it. I guess she's a queen.
she's gonna kill Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
She's gonna murder her.
I feel like that would be like a cool thing.
Do you think in the women world, if
You
you
and your
ki-
girlfriend, if your girlfriend like is like, my girlfriend came out and is like, hey, Drake wants to have sex with me. I'm like, all right, then I get to fuck this girl, and it'll never happen.
You're
I'll
like, I
never
gotta fuck
that
the
girl.
waitress from Applebee's then.
Yeah.
and it still won't happen
yeah,
probably.
you gotta fuck.
But see,
Yeah.
it's like women are a lot like the animal kingdom. So like if you fuck Taylor Swift and then your
Yeah.
girlfriend killed Taylor Swift, she's now Taylor Swift. It's
Really?
like the
I
silverback
don't know
gorilla.
if that's the animal kingdom. That's more like.
It's like if you take out the alpha, you're
That's
the
more
alpha.
like a monarchy kind of thing. That's like
actually
ma-
called communism.
Yeah, I was
though.
about to say that's
Taylor
like
Swift.
that's like Maoist China that you're talking
Yeah.
about, not
But-
really
but-
the animal
but-
kingdom.
But picture lions. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm picturing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Picture lions.
I get
Pretty
it.
sick, right?
sick now. Pretty sick.
You're onto
Pretty cool
something, Mike.
lions.
Picture
Yeah.
lions. You scared yet?
This might be Putin's approach. Dude.
It's
Yeah.
inside of your two lines.
Well, what we need is we need our president to fuck Putin. Is what it
That's-
sounds like.
I've had this thought for a while. I was trying to make it a bit and it never worked. But it's like we just need a president who can like fuck the shit out of his wife again.
Yeah,
Like,
like, you're telling me Obama wasn't laying
Dude,
pipe,
Obama was crushing Michelle, dude.
Dude, but that's why that smile can light up a room.
Dude,
She's
that's
pleased.
Things were better when he was fucking the shit out of Michelle,
Well.
and then all of a sudden we got Trump, who probably can't fuck, and Joe Biden, who definitely can't even get hard. And now it's like, just get us a president who can fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else.
America needs a
How
hard
it's
dick
like-
Yeah, dude,
president.
you're
How
right.
would Obama sound?
Obama gave those
'Cause
pumps
who
heard
could do
around the
best
world.
Obama fucking impression?
Okay, which president was the best in bed and why? Really
Oh,
funny thing.
JFK was
JFK.
laying.
Hey, guess
JFK, he was so
Clapping
addicted to
cheeks.
sex that if he didn't have it at least once a day, he would get headaches.
He was so addicted to he got topped off for real. dude.
Yep.
he was.
Michelle was sucking my cock.
Yeah.
I think that or Clinton. I mean,
was-
Clinton was a pussy hound.
Bro.
And things, I guess what I
don't
know
like that
anything-
we
I don't
give
know
him
enough
props.
about politics, but I guess it's cooler to have a president who's fucking
Yeah,
than
maybe,
it is.
maybe
than-
that's a good question.
The person who just said Obama, I hear black men have tremendous cocks.
You guys found my burner account.
if RFK went up to the mic at a debate and was just like, "Hey, I don't fucking take Viagra.
It'd be like this though. He
Yeah.
puts it up to
I
his
still
neck
got my
when he talks.
testosterone."
That was
yeah,
an
dude.
RFK joke.
Well, it's just
I just
You
now
know,
found out about
Putin.
RFK.
Putin's fucking right now. Kim Jong Un fucking.
You think King Jong
Kimmy?
I don't think
Yeah.
he is.
100% he is, dude.
that fat little
Listen,
penguin?
Josh doesn't know how to say words.
I
man.
have
Tony
this thing where I get
repeated it though.
super
Tony
close.
went, yeah, King Jong Un.
King
Wait,
Jong
what's
Un.
it- what's his-
Jong-un.
King?
Kim.
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 I said King, but it's Kim.
Kim.
I don't know
Kong
how to
Jong-
say
Hey,
most
you watch
things.
the fuck out, dude. Don't
Yeah.
call him a king.
No.
Man. Not in
Yeah,
this
don't-
country.
not on this.
In this country, there's
Yeah.
one. His name is LeBron
Last time I
James.
checked.
right?
Yeah,
You
LeBron
show some respect.
James.
I think Kim Jong Un probably has to just like kind of like jerk off his penis in front of people.
Dude,
Yeah,
how
I agree.
small? How small is his penis?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be
How
He
crazy
tall?
looks
small.
like his
because
penis.
he is
Ruin-
a small person. He is Asian,
Yeah.
and he also is
fat.
fat.
Yeah.
So it's like the
odds
fat
are
takes
stacked
away
against
a little bit.
The Holy Trinity.
Korea, on average, has the smallest dick size in the world too.
Does
What
it
is it?
really?
Yes.
Wow.
South or north?
See what we were saying
it's-
about stereotypes? They're not always wrong. That's a stat.
That's
Dude.
scientific data.
This is crazy, but if I was to be able to, I can't say this. If I was to be able to build a woman, I would have to. I would definitely take Korean vaginas and put it on one.
Okay, you're not
take-
going to lose anybody.
You
there,
would take
pal.
Korean.
You're not going
vaginas
to lose
and
anybody
put it on
there.
white women. Is that what you're saying?
Or
Yeah.
Puerto Rican women. I'd put it on Puerto Rican women.
I don't know if you've ever
What's the
played.
loadout? What's the build?
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if you've ever played.
Let's start
you-
from the top. And
I don't know if you've ever played
White
the
girl credit score.
the
Korean
shapes.
vagina.
They're not going to
You don't think
It's not
that-
gonna work. It's a shape game.
Oh, you think so? Really?
It's a sideways vagina.
It's like
bro.
yeah,
it's not landing.
square block and a round
Yeah. I
circle
I thought you were
kind of
getting a gang
situation.
sign. LA, baby.
Sideways vagina on a vertical
Yeah.
woman doesn't really
It's
work.
not gonna work.
I don't want to say.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
I got you where you were
Appreciate
going for.
it.
Those aren't. I was just elaborating on your idea.
No.
Those aren't my words, just
Yeah.
in case.
No.
Yeah,
anybody-
just in case anybody.
No, I
just
need
in case Kim Jong Un is
Yeah.
watching. I don't.
This is
wanna-
the number one podcast
Just-
with.
Doesn't he lie about a lot of shit too? Like
Oh, he
he's, like,
lies about everything.
It'd be
Like,
funny if I was Wikipedia. It's like 6'5".
if
like,
you look up Kim Jong
Oh.
Un's like golf score, it's like it's crazy.
He says he shot a hole in one on every hole, so he
Yeah.
got an 18. And then it also says that he has no butthole and he doesn't take shits. That's another
Yeah.
one. He can
He
talk to
photosynthesizes.
dolphins.
I think that
He
was.
doesn't take shit.
I think you're just pulling the script from the interview with Dave Frank.
Those are
James
real
Frank.
things. Though.
Yeah, but those are all. Well, I want to see the golf score one because
I'll pull
it's
that up.
it's
Wait.
crazy. He he basically just says he makes like makes a hole in one on everything.
His
So
golf
there's
score is 18.
definitely
So
people
he
in-
shot 38 under on a. Oh, this is Kim Jong
That's his
Il.
dad. That's his dad.
Died at 69.
He
Nice.
shot a 38 under, including 11 hole-in-ones at a 7,700-yard championship course, which is crazy. By the most golf courses, if you play from like the back tees, are like 6,000, 6,500. So that's like he basically played at a like PGA level course and shot 38 under. Pretty amazing. I'm
probably
really
just-
happy for him.
probably
Oh,
just
that's, so
like-
that's okay. So he's a beast.
I reckon he's just drone dropping the balls. Right
Yeah,
right in the
yeah,
hole,
yeah.
He's
you
a
know?
machine, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Man, so we don't hear anything from North Korea. We know nothing about them besides.
He loves Dennis Rodman.
I know
They're
that.
Boys.
I know
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, they have
That
3
girl
songs.
has like huge tits that came out too. That was like a big meme.
Oh yeah, the one who went
Oh,
on
Rogan?
Rogan, who
Yeah.
had to just get
Factor.
So,
canned.
is there anybody in North Korea that lives a good life besides the?
You got to be in the regime.
Like, I wonder.
That was so funny when she went like because the perfect like I'm not a huge like JRE listener, but every once in a while
You
I
tune
do.
in, yeah.
But like that one was such an interesting. He had on this woman who escaped communist North Korea, and it's like amazing. It's an amazing story, and this perfectly describes that podcast where it's like. It's an amazing story. He gives all the attention she deserves and listens to her story, and it's outstanding. And then the next episode, Andrew Schultz come on, and they're like, "The tits on that bitch are crazy." And it's just like,
Oh,
and
that's
like,
the
and they're
heavies.
Yeah, the
also
heavies.
they're also like it's just like that's what the podcast is. It's like
Well,
you want to
yeah.
hear scientists talk about black holes, and then the next
Right.
episode is being like black holes, more like pussies, right? That's the
No, it's
whole
funny
thing.
because the YouTube video they put out is her like sharing this like very touching story of how she crawled through sewers of like body parts to escape like this communist regime, and then the comments are like, "What that
That's
ass
crazy,
do, though?"
yeah.
Yeah, the comments are just all about her tits and her
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
It's
It is crazy
That's the
though.
That's being on the internet
Yeah.
though. Being on the
That
internet's
is
a
the
wild-
internet.
We have, I mean, like, dude, like, we have, I talk about this a lot, but people for some reason on the internet just like don't like me in particular with like,
Yeah.
with like podcast clips. I'll be in like a clip from like our podcast.
ginger hate. Stop
Yeah.
ginger
Dude,
hate.
Stop ginger
Wherever
hate.
the camera is.
And I'll be on like a clip. Like there was a clip one time where it was Matt and our other co-host of our podcast, Triple F Podcast, Jeff Dolezal. They were talking, and and it was like a funny thing. Whatever, everybody was having a fun time, and the camera cuts to me laughing just for like 3 seconds, and the clip got a couple 100,000 views or whatever. And then the top comment was, "I don't know why, but I want to punch that ginger in the face." I was in it for half a second,
Yeah.
laughing,
Just
And-
enjoying
dude,
yourself.
And there was like
Yeah.
like 210 people liked it. I was
Because-
like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
is this,
the
dude?"
media has made you into an enemy because you have the enemy's face.
First of all,
Am
can
I
we
a
just say
defector?
us? Can we say us?
no, but
Don't
for
single him
something-
out.
For
Yeah, dude.
some reason, you just have that
Oh, he's-
Is
he's-
it the androgynous trans look?
a little bit. I don't know why.
It's
You
the
just-
F to M look.
It's
that
the
he's
F to
got
M that I got
on,
going
man.
on.
machine.
Yeah.
You-
That
I
Adam's
look
apple
like
can't
I'm
make
up
up
to
its mind.
something, dude.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
that an Adam or an Eve apple? What's going on?
Yeah,
dude?
yeah, dude.
I don't know why, but you're given like
An Eve apple.
like a evil elf.
People do.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a
You
slur.
do
Now
have
you're being,
evil
you're
elf
being.
vibes, dog.
mischievous elf.
Yeah.
You thought Santa was eating your cookies.
Hermie wants
yeah.
to be a criminal.
Yeah, you put me on a fuck elf on the shelf, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just doing shit.
You do kind of
I'm
look
just
like-
buying fucking pornos
Dude,
on HBO Max.
That's a good
Just
skit.
ruining up your
You got to be the elf.
Do you remember having to buy porn on HBO? Do you guys parents have HBO growing up?
I do
No.
remember this.
I bought like my brother and I bought like we bought like Naughty Nurses 1 and 2, and it was like $39.99, and my parents
That's
were
so
pissed.
They're
dude.
just
and it's
checking the
softcore
pulse of
porn.
your-
It's not actually
yeah, it's
like
just you're jacking
you
off the
see
tits.
no penetration at all.
They're just like
I
checking
remember-
the heartbeat of your testicles.
I remember watching one on Showtime, and it wasn't Godzilla. God damn it! What's the fucking movie? Blair Witch. It was a Blair Witch themed softcore porn, and it was so goddamn funny. It might be Showtime.
The Bear Wrench Project.
It might be that. Yeah,
Bear
it
Wench.
could be that.
Yeah, it
Yep, that's definitely
is.
it. They're all.
But there was one. It was.
Oh shit.
That one looks like it might actually have penetration in it.
yeah, that
honestly.
one. Yeah.
But it was so goddamn funny, and there was a Godzilla themed one as well. I was big into softcore porn back then. It was
What
it
the
was
hell
pretty
is
fun.
You're
we all were.
Softcore
man.
was
It
like what they had on Showtime. So like there would be humping and fucking,
There's no
and like,
throat.
but you never see any cock, and you sometimes see like the top of vaginas, and maybe even a completely exposed vagina, but there's no penetration in any
This
way.
is why I like Matt Ross. You're a fellow storyline guy.
Of course,
I
yeah,
need,
yeah,
I need
yeah,
a
yeah.
storyline. dude. Don't get right into fucking.
You
I want to
like
know
the
why are we
storyline.
here?
Oh my God, it's crazy that we have to share this hotel room. That
Right.
part gets me hard.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like the
Or
or
how-
you picture yourself in that scenario.
Yeah, you're my stepmom. Stop. I just
Yeah,
need.
yeah.
Why are we here?
Stepmom always gets. It always can. I don't understand how it became so big. It's such a specific
Stepsister-
thing, and it's like, are we all
Stepsister.
fetishizing? Do you guys all? I don't have. I don't.
You know
my
what?
family loves each other, so I don't have divorced
Right,
parents, so
right.
I can't
No,
relate to it.
you know what it.
So
you
you
know
just wanna
what?
fuck
So
your mom.
first off,
Yeah, I just Oedipus complex.
yeah, that's
Hard as
all
hell.
it is it's psychology. It's like, well, first off, the idea of like we're not supposed to be doing this is like hot to anybody,
That's
right?
true.
But then it really is playing on that fact that the Oedipus complex, like Freudian psychology of like we are all kind of in a way attracted to the archetype of our parent, whatever gender you're attracted to. It's like, is it coincidental that I historically do like taller brunette women and my mom is 5'10" and brunette?
Is it odd?
Is it odd
I
or
like-
is it God? You know what I'm saying?
Is it nature or nurture? I tell
Yeah.
you what.
Is it
I
weird
get
that I
what
asked
you're
my
saying.
girlfriends for $20 so I can see a movie tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
Not weird. Nothing weird about that. Is it weird
My
that I
mom
asked for?
looks exactly like
Yeah.
me too. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
bad.
weird that I jack off in front of a mirror.
Yeah, I just put on a wig and pretend I'm my mother.
Well, do you know
When
what
you
the-
suck her titties, you go,
this-
"Mommy, milky."
Jesus Christ.
There are people that are into that.
Mommy, give me pussy.
I'm gonna go on some. I want uppies. I want mommy milk uppies. Jesus Christ,
All right.
dude, I'm about to come.
we need a hard.
Do you
pivot.
know the?
I'm getting hard.
I'm about to get on some historical shit. You know the Oedipus complex? You know where it comes from? Do you know
No.
the story of Oedipus?
Is
No, I
this,
don't
is this
know
Freud?
Oedipus.
This is not Freud. This is just like the Greek
but
mythology.
this is where Freud
This is where
based
it-
his.
Yeah, this is based.
This is where he
off the-
ripped
it's-
off his-
It's based off. So
We're about to get real.
we're about to
smart.
get real. Welcome back to the Triple F podcast. This is
So you
facts,
wanna
facts,
Facts,
and
facts, and more facts
So
podcast.
here's the thing.
Complex.
So
which is not what it stands for, by the way.
No, so here's the whole Oedipus complex, right? Whenever you hear Oedipus, it's the story is this king has a son, and he goes to an oracle like a fortune teller, and the fortune teller guy is like the gypsy, whatever. He's like, your son is gonna overthrow you and marry. He's gonna kill you, overthrow your kingdom, and marry your wife. And the guy's like, no, he's not. I'm gonna fucking get rid of this kid. I'm gonna kill this kid. So he throws him in a river. The kid floats down. A farmer finds him in the river, washed up, takes him and moves him down south to like where his land is and his farm is. So then he raises this kid in a different kingdom. Well, the kid ends up enlisting in the army and becomes like a really great general. And then he ends up going to war. Father, and then he overthrows the kingdom and fucks the guy's wife, which is his mom. So the whole Oedipus complex is the whole theme. Is it like don't get in front of like you don't try to get in your way of your own destiny type thing, because then
if you're gonna get rid of your baby,
because if you're gonna get rid of your baby,
hold it under the water.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. The whole thing is if you're gonna kill your kid,
Make sure
kill
that
your
baby
kid.
sinks.
Do not let your kid come back and fuck your mom on
Finish the
accident.
job.
'Cause he
Courtesy
doesn't know
reverse.
that it's his mom. He just thinks like I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck the queen of this place that I just overthrew.
What?
Overthrew.
And fuck is a nice word. I would imagine she wasn't too thrilled.
Yeah. That's the question I
Yeah, good point.
Well, she's also like, you remind me of my husband.
Yeah, you look so much like your father. He sees the cock.
Yeah.
So what is the? I'm still confused on what the moral of that story.
So the
is.
whole thing is like, don't get in the way of your own destiny, because this guy tried so hard to not have this fruition come true. He's like,
Basically,
I don't want my kid to come and kill me.
Accept what's gonna happen.
He
Yeah.
heard the prediction, and then he, instead of raising his son, tried to get rid of the baby, which then is what actually made it come true,
Right.
rather than just keeping his
It's
kid.
the whole thing of like, have you ever like, you know, when like you're like, if, I don't know if we remember being in like high school, middle school, and you're like, you're gonna break up with me to your girlfriend, and she's like, no, I'm not. You're gonna break up with me. The more you say it, the more you're like,
It's the same idea of manifestation.
Manifestation.
right?
Manifestation, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
What's it called? Oedipus.
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 We have to get it. Say it right.
Oedipus story.
Ed.
Oedipus.
If you say Oedipus one more time, I'm gonna come over there. And
I'm
fuck
so
your,
happy
fuck
that
your
this
mom.
is happening.
What is it
He does this shit all the fucking time, where he'll just say a word wrong. Like the King Jong-un thing is just one tick
I
on a
was doing-
large list of words that he says wrong. Like it's if
Oedipus.
he hasn't known you for like 20 years,
Oedipus.
he will never say your name right. It's crazy. Who did
that's-
you said
that's-
somebody's name wrong the other day, and I was like, that's not what it is.
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
That's
But
an alpha male trait.
It
getting
happens
someone's name
It's
all
wrong.
not
the
even.
time.
It's just
It is, though.
I just have ADHD and anxiety, so I'm just like in my head.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
I
This is
say
like a
word-
classic boss in a sitcom. What's up, Dave? It's Don. What's up, Derek?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Don.
yeah.
Hey, all right, Doug.
Also a bit that he does all the time.
Yeah, that's
if
my
we're
bit.
ever out anywhere and there's women around and because he's not interested because he has a girlfriend and he wants them to know that he really, dude.
I don't fuck with.
Yeah.
I don't fuck
I like
with
so
that.
hoes.
he'll
Don't let
be like,
those
"What's your name,
fucking-
Kristen?" And then he'll do that for like the whole night.
Yeah, I'll call
He'll
him
be like,
different
"Emily,
names.
shut up." You know.
I like. Well, here's the thing.
But it's kind of good because it makes you're like the bad cop, good cop.
well, it makes
by
it,
the end
it
of the night,
makes,
it's like,
it
what-
makes for a fun dynamic.
Tits? What was it? Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
I respect you
It's
more.
fun just because
I would
don't
love to say
care.
that it helps,
but
but
doesn't.
I'm not always sure it does. Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's just like I don't care. That's
Yeah.
the nice thing about being in a relationship. Is like I don't care.
Yeah, dude, but help your boy get a little
great.
pussy.
Well, no, he's gonna get it.
I mean, look at
He's
the
gonna
man.
get.
You're
He's
right.
after a
I'm
show.
looking at it.
After a show, and he does great. It's like, and then we're out at a bar, and there's people who are at the show. It's like I could go over there with a gun, and he'd still get pussy. But
I feel
I
you.
just don't care anymore. It's like I just like being in a relationship is freeing because it's like, yeah, dude, I don't care.
You don't
about-
care, yeah.
I don't
You
care
don't
about
have to hang-
talking to anybody.
You don't really have to hang around after shows
I
and
just
try
like-
to get pussy.
Yeah, I just like hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you guys sober guys?
I am.
You're
He's,
so-
he's
does that?
not.
So how does that? Is that a when you tell women that in dating? Is that a deterrent?
Not.
Wouldn't
not
that be a red
always,
flag if they're
really.
like, "Oh, you're sober"?
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely people. When I lived in Florida, it was there. It happened more often because Florida has so many addicts in recovery there. It's
Right.
like the rehab capital of
Yeah.
the world. So there are women who have a bad experience with an addict, and then like in a dating profile will be like, if you're in recovery, do not talk to me.
Right.
But like for the most part, no. I mean, at a certain age, like I'm 30 now, so I think at a certain age, people view it as like, oh, like he's got his shit together to a degree, which is
Yeah.
like nice, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not like, I still like go out and like have fun. So it's not like I'm like a boring person who I'm like can't
Right.
go out and do anything.
But I guess I meant like the nature of you, like you're at comedy clubs, you're meeting girls off stage that are drinking, want to go out. Like,
Yeah.
is that?
I don't mind going out. I don't
There's
love.
Golden Tee there, baby. We're there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Golden Tee. I love playing the golf game, Golden Tee.
Oh, right,
Dude,
right.
the amount of times
That
that's just been
that
me.
gets in the way more than
Gold-
anything.
Yeah, the
Because I'll go
arcade.
to a bar and girls want to talk, and I'll be like, I'm on 18 and I'm 11 under right now. So if you don't mind, I'm trying to focus.
He'll be in the corner by himself, like fuck.
That's so funny,
Dude,
dude.
that's crazy.
like all
I
the
love
time,
that.
dude.
I love that.
You know that Golden Tees have been responsible for the endings of like families splitting apart.
Oh, 100%, dude. Guys will get them and put them
drunk-
like in their basement. and,
That
like,
dude's an alcoholic every
yeah,
time.
Yeah, yeah.
They're only at bars.
We were in Dallas at like we were doing Hyenas in Fort Worth in Dallas, and then on was it
We were
Golden
there
Tee.
Thursday. We
Golden Tee.
I
went.
can't get past Golden
I'm
Tee.
just picturing it.
Thursday night, we're out after the show, and it's just us with a group of people, and there's just some guy at Golden Tee by himself. It's 12:30 on a Thursday, And this guy couldn't be more into it, dude. He's got he's got a picture that's
He was
he's-
there by
Like
himself,
stretching in
pounding
between
beer,
strokes, dude.
I mean, he was getting upset at himself. He was the nastiest golden tee player I've ever seen.
Wait,
in my
so
life,
when
by
when
the way.
Matt's golden teeing, are you his caddy giving
When
him
Matt's
advice?
when Matt's golden teeing, I'm just in the corner ordering margaritas, being a problem. I'm like, oh.
I've had to stop. Before I would like get him. I'd be like, "You want to play?" And then I get too frustrated because like they're trying to enjoy the bar and get drinks, and I'm like, "It's your fucking turn, dude. Get over here."
Dude, this is such a funny dynamic. How the sober guy, the single dude, is playing golden tee. The guy who
Yeah.
has the girlfriend is like fending off the girls, like pass proing,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he
yeah,
can
yeah,
play
yeah,
golden
dude.
tee.
So this is the thing that I had to stop. I realized because we'd go out after shows, and it wasn't like I was sober or anything, but there was like basically for the whole time I've known you up until a couple months ago, I didn't drink like ever. Like I wouldn't drink. It was just a thing where I used to drink in the military a lot, and then I kind of stopped because I was just like, I don't like this and
Yeah.
whatever. But then I started again, and I was like, dude, I was just drinking margaritas, which is hilarious to like relapse isn't the right term, but to come back from not drinking for like 3 years to the only thing I'm drinking is just like getting fucked up off a margarita
Because you
mix
don't
and
know,
cheap
but
tequila.
you like
It's
don't know what
so
to.
crazy.
You also like don't know what to order.
Yeah, I'm like 29 being at the bar, like there's like I'm at like a dive bar like after a show, and it's like, it's like a fucking punk music's playing. I'm like, can I have a strawberry marg, please? And then I kept waking up with hangovers. Like, why
Yeah.
does my tummy
He
hurt?
he is like just learning how to drink because like before he'd be like on Lexapro and he'd have one margarita and be trashed, but now
You were just-
now
I was
he
getting
can
drunk
he
like
can
an English
actually
teacher.
put them back. Like one night he drank like 8 lemonade and vodkas,
Yeah.
and then the next morning he was like, "I want to die," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, you basically drank like 2 pitchers of lemonade last night." Like,
I would like to take this note to say, folks,
So funny.
support your veterans. Please donate. Support your
Yeah.
troops.
Buy margaritas for me if you see me at the bar. It's just it's the most fun. Like my
Yeah.
girl and I, we used to do a thing where it was like when I started drinking again, I would do it like once a month, and we'd call it Josh's margarita night. And what I would do is I would take
Like a
half.
fucking white girl.
I would
dude.
take, dude. I
You're
would
a
take.
silly little
I would
slut.
take half a Lexapro and go to Las
you
Palmas, and dude, I would just be a problem for the wait staff. Like immediately, they would sit
Explain to me like what Lexapro does with the alcohol. Does it change
It just
things?
makes it's an SSRI blocker. So basically, it throws off.
Antidepressant?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so it throws off like your chemical balance. So it's like, dude, like you get hammered.
Dude,
like,
did the VA put you on this?
Yeah,
Because they said,
yeah.
I told them, I'm like, hey, I'm sad. In the mail the next day, a full prescription of Lexapro.
yeah,
I'm not
dude,
fucking
dude,
take it.
It's
No.
great, dude.
No, I didn't take
haven't
it.
felt. I still can't process emotions, but it's great. But
Really?
dude, I would be.
Look how happy you look.
I
though.
would be so fucking. I stopped taking it though.
There you go.
Shut up, baby. Dude, but yeah, dude. I mean, like, I would get. It was a problem. I would like. I was just the worst white guy at a margarita place. Like, I was
yeah.
uno más, por favor.
Oh, you started speaking Spanish
Start
too?
speaking Spanish to them sluts.
Holy
Do you keep your Lexapro? Dude,
just causing problems for like this 16-year-old who's waiting on me.
Wow.
Just being like, stop, please stop.
It
what
is-
time you off, honey?
Yeah.
Do you keep
I'd
your
order a
Lexapro?
hamburger there just because I'm a fucking piece of shit.
Do you keep your Lexapro in like a magazine and just load it up?
Do I what?
I don't know.
Magazine.
What are
Like,
you
you're
saying?
just loading up your Lexapro in a fucking little pill gun.
Yeah, take it like
Yeah.
that's how I
Yeah.
take it. Like,
Yeah, so you have
That
the
would be
feeling. Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's how you should do it.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's a new merch
I'm
idea.
gonna go ahead. It's like a pest
pill.
dispenser
Yeah,
for Lexapro.
there you go.
You
I-
will need a
That's
prescription
hilarious.
from a doctor to buy my merch, but
Dude,
And I want
that is
10%.
actually hilarious. An antidepressant Pez dispenser that is a handgun.
Yes.
So in order to do, you put it in
Right.
your mouth. You put it in your mouth.
Yes.
instead of you get the feeling of
You
like
get
I'm
the
gonna
fe-
end it
yeah.
all, and then you feel better.
Yeah, dude.
They're definitely there's a
Exposure
person who
therapy.
picked up the wrong one.
And you're
though.
kind of
Yeah.
you're kind of scratching the itch.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you know,
It's
a little
exposure
bit.
therapy.
Yeah.
The more you do it, the
Yeah.
more you're like, I don't want to do
Yeah.
it.
I was trying to find a picture of like a Lexapro themed gun on the laptop, and it just gave me a bunch of links to like the suicide hotline. It was like, don't do it. if you're-
Lexapro gun. They're
And
like
folks-
1-800-suicide
That's
hotline.
so crazy.
Folks, we will include that number in the bio.
That
of
dude,
today's
that's
podcast.
So this is like one of those things where it's not. This is like not funny, but my cousin was like my cousin was going through some shit like a couple years ago, and we were in person talking about it, and he was talking about like how it's like things are going bad and blah blah blah, and he was like talking about how he was thinking about like ending it, and I was like, no. It became a whole thing where like I got him help, whatever. No, it's sad, but The craziest thing is after that conversation of him, like with him, and he was like this big sentimental thing. I went to Google, and the first ad I got was for a fucking AR-15. Like they were like, dude, like, oh, are you a sad white guy? Here's a gun, dude.
Wow.
Do it, pussy.
Targeted
Here's a link.
advertising.
Do it, pussy.
Here's target advertisement, dude. They were listening. They were like, here's an AR-15. There's a Walmart 5 minutes from your house, by the way. If you guys want
Kyle Rittenhouse, MK Ultra.
Yeah, dude.
They're like,
crazy.
dude, Google's like, he's one you won't away from,
Yeah,
from
you're one-
doing
yeah,
it.
He's one you own away from a
He's
fucking mass shooter.
he's one. I want to punch this redhead in the face.
Yeah, from away from fucking.
It is crazy. Like when you Google, like
We're gonna get those comments times 3 on this episode.
Yeah.
I like to use drugs every once in a while, and sometimes you need Google. Like I've Googled, like, oh, is it bad to do coke and Xanax? And like the first thing that'll pop up is like,
Yes.
oh, helpline. No, like a drug addiction helpline.
Right.
It's like I need to know the answer. What the fuck are you sending? I'm not
Do
a
you-
drug addict.
Wait, do you guys not do cocaine and Xanax together? Like those are like
You take it at the
need
end of
those
the night
together.
to landing gear.
Well, I
I-
actually
yeah.
take my cocaine in pill form and I sniff my Xanax. So I
Oh,
kinda
interesting.
really?
switch it out.
Interesting.
I
You
didn't
guys
know
should
it
try
was like that.
shooting it into your arm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was your
with
drug of
Josh's
choice?
gun.
Heroin.
You were a heroin addict.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
got
also
that
like
smack?
cocaine a lot. Heroin,
Sweet
Xanax,
honey.
and cocaine were my favorite.
He used to.
Well, weed too, but that doesn't really
not the
count.
one.
When you're
Sorry.
doing heroin, it seems silly to be like, weed was also my drug of choice.
I just want to say I'm sorry for the relationships that were lost, but you had fun, and I know you did.
I had fun until I didn't have fun.
There's a good
but
stretch,
There
though.
was some
There's
times-
always a good stretch
How
in
long
there.
did you
Good
do
stretch.
heroin?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 years.
That's pretty good.
It was a pretty
Not a
nice
bad
run.
run, dude.
That's a good.
Not a bad run.
Pretty
And,
good
go.
run.
That's a good
and
run.
dude, you look great.
Yeah, I got out of it.
Honestly, I'm jealous.
I'm
I
doing
wish I had a
better than
3-4
ever.
run and could just come out
that's
looking like
good.
that.
You got some good stories out of it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
for
do
sure.
heroin and I look like I did. It's not. It's
yeah,
not fair.
that's true.
Wow.
No,
not
well,
fair.
nah, I'm
You
sorry.
you have like the you have a chance to be like a motivational speaker.
Yeah, I go to
Like-
high schools.
Yeah, like you.
He
If
goes to
com-
high schools and just does 5 minutes.
If comedy fails, I'll just go to high schools and be like, this could be you.
Talking about cancer pussy.
I
Yeah.
went from yeah.
Which it is crazy, like knowing, like, because my girl's a teacher and there's these kids that cut up, and I just want to, like, I wish I could go to that school and be like, listen, like, if you are the kid that cuts up and smokes weed, like, one of you is gonna die. Like, I know so many, I know so many kids who
Well,
have
dude,
died.
Yeah.
who
there
like
are
the goofy-
there are people who do that, but if you're one of those kids and you're listening to that person, you're going,
no.
if you're fucking gay, shut up.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like that, and I've seen it, like 4 or 5 kids who were like the goofy kids.
Yeah,
who-
see, they would always say that, like, one of you's going to die, and then
Yeah.
I would look at the kid that I knew was going to die. It's not me. It's obviously going to be that guy. Look at
Yeah,
this fucking
exactly.
pork, dude.
And
Look
it
at this
probably
beta.
was.
Yeah,
you
they
guys-
do that. It just doesn't have any effect on those
Right.
kids.
They don't
For
realize.
like
The DARE
the
program,
only
yeah.
people that it affects are people who aren't even gonna have that problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The kids who already aren't cutting up and drinking and like smoking weed, they're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that's true.
By the
This
way,
is- this
dare
is
was a
heartbreaking.
bad word for that. So are you challenging me?
Yeah,
Because I'll fucking
You
do
dare
it,
me to
I
do it.
dare you, yeah.
Did you guys ever? So what was the gateway for you guys for everything that you've ever done? Mine was. This is what I think.
So it
happened.
went bidet, anal, full gay.
Yeah, this is what I think happens. I think it goes, at least in my experience, it was like 7th grade. And my friend stole his dad's cigarettes, and we were
Ooh.
like, "This is sick." Start smoking cigarettes.
Okay.
Then that led into like my friend he stole cigars from his dad. So I think a cigarette, even though I think it's backwards, I do think a cigarette's worse for you, but I think a cigar is kind of like next level.
Yeah.
Then from there, it was like somebody's older brother had weed, and then they started bringing it around, and it wasn't until like 4 or 5 times I saw weed that I was like, I'll smoke.
Wait,
Yeah.
beer before or after cigarette?
What'd you say?
First beer before or after?
After. So
Really?
I didn't drink
Yeah.
until I started getting high.
Yep. Same.
And then
Oh,
it
I
was
was
like-
first beer before anything.
Same.
Really?
Yeah, same with me, Matty. I'm with you.
Yeah, my
I
state-
was, dude. I didn't get drunk. I mean, like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't get high the first like 6 or 7 times
Dude,
I was around it,
same.
and then I smoked it, and then I started. It took me like 5 times smoking
To
before
get
I
high.
actually
Yeah,
get high,
the
and then
first time
got
I smoked
high.
weed, I didn't get high.
The
Same.
first time, dude.
I'm
the
so glad you
the
guys are
very
saying
first
this.
time I got high,
Yeah.
I went to my buddy's house, and it was the first time because I'd smoked a couple of times, I just didn't get high, and he had a bong. It was the first time I ever used a bong, so I was used to
You
like.
couldn't even use the lighter,
Dude, I
right?
was- dude.
You couldn't even light the
Oh,
lighter.
yeah. Dude.
I remember that.
I was so like so I'd been so used to smoking. I would crush a blunt with like 3 people. We would like whatever. I was normal. I was used to smoking. So then I was like, oh, I can keep up with a bong. So I ripped it once, and I couldn't clear it. And I did the classic hand over the thing,
Yeah.
did it again, and I like looked up and I was kind of like, oh, this is weird, and then I ripped it like twice more.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, I remember looking up and it's like the vision skippy kind of like the weird thing.
Kinda like
and
looking at those
I
lights.
started freaking out, so I was like, dude, I need something. Can you get me milk? So he went and got me a glass of milk. And
You just revert to
and
your
dude,
most, like,
listen,
child
dude, listen,
state.
so he gets me a glass of milk. He gets me a glass of milk, and I'm like trying to calm down. So this is like 2000 like. I don't know, 9. So I'm like, dude, I have to listen to Mac Miller. So I turn, so I take his laptop and I turn on Mac Miller and I go to drink the milk and I spilled the milk all over his laptop. And so he's like, it's okay, this is fine, and he cleans it up. And then I'm like, dude, I need another glass of milk. So he goes and gets me another glass of milk, and then I spilled it again.
The Mac Miller songs just
All over
skipping.
your laptop again.
Kool-Aid
Yeah, I
frozen
saw-
What
pizza.
the fuck?
It was crazy.
That's the
And then
most-
I had to have my mom pick me up. And I'm like 15. My mom comes and picks me up. I'm pale white. I've got milk all
Well-
over me. She's
Well,
like,
yeah, what's hold on.
I'm like,
Just a redhead who's pale, covered in milk. It's like, oh, you mean every day of your
Yeah.
life?
Not another Tuesday.
were they mean to you again?
I'm sorry, I forgot to pack the graham crackers. It won't happen again, Josh.
And I just got picked up, and then I went home, and my mom had to know something was up because, dude,
Of
I like
course.
laid on the couch. She like made me spaghetti. It was like actually kind of a sick night.
Dude, I got that high the
I
other
was-
day. I drove to the gas station and forgot and walked home. And then my girlfriend, this was 2 days ago, and my girlfriend comes home. She's like, babe, where's the car? And I dude, panicked. And I just sprinted back to the gas station. I didn't even
That's
run.
funny.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because how old are you?
Not too old for that.
Yeah,
I'm
30?
29. 30 this
29.
30 next month. I turned
To-
30 next month. Yeah, that's
so
bad.
good.
Well, I took a 7. Yeah, I'm kind of fresh out of the military, so it's like I'm getting high for the first time again. And it's
So you get real high. Dude.
real high.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
good
Yeah,
time,
dude.
guys. This will come out this Thursday. So
Perfect.
if you have anything to plug, please plug it now.
Good Girl Studios on YouTube. We have sketches that we're trying to upload. We're about to drop like another one, so
Dude, they're
go
so
check
good.
that out.
Check them out. They're so good.
Triple F
Triple F
podcast.
podcast. Every Tuesday we upload. We have our own podcast feel like this. Yeah, it's pretty similar vibes. Do we have any dates that we're going on the road with right now?
No.
Not right now.
That's right.
Josh Francis Comedy on Instagram and
Yeah.
that's and Matt Ross Comic on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you
Same,
guys.
same.
Dude, thank you.
for OnlyFans, right? They can just plug the same.
Yeah,
names
you
in.
can look at my
OnlyFans.
asshole on
Word.
OnlyFans.
Fuck yeah! I'm at Sunset Strip every Friday and Sunday. See me there, Tony.
Just follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I don't know the exact dates. but-
Tony will be on the road with Cat Williams in the
Yes,
future.
yes,
We're
that as
manifesting
well,
that.
yeah.
Oh, every Wednesday at the Creek in the Cave we have a show at 8 p.m.
Oh,
right
there,
here,
yeah.
right
There
here
it
at the
is, right here.
historic.
Thank
Creek
you,
in the
boys.
All right, there you
guys are the
Thank
best.
you guys
So much
for
fun,
having
dude.
us. Yeah,
Wait,
thanks.
wait,
having us.
Brando.
Just follow me on Instagram. I got dates and all that.
All right, thanks so much, guys.
Shit,
guys.
flex. I got dates and all that.